every problems that people face, overseas, international dating, all the stories that you think they are disturbing. We are here. We talk about them here. We talk about those stories here. We discuss, we share, and here we encourage healing. We move on. We speak words of power. We encourage each other. So if it's your first time to be here, you better subscribe so that whenever I upload a story, you get your notification. Right. So today I've got a very sensitive story that I have of a mother who raised a child as a single mother. So the story goes like, I was a single mother and I raised my child alone without the help of the father, and I raised a child as a housekeeper. I was working a housekeeper job in South Africa, where I was working stay in, taking my child to a boarding school. Fortunate enough, my child was very intelligent, so I took the child to a boarding school and she came out with flying colors. Then I had to send her to university. So my daughter did well and she graduated as an engineer in my country. So the problem was, by that time when she graduated, there was no job opportunities for her to work in my country. So I called him. I talked to my bosses. I called her to where I was working in South Africa. She came, and fortunately, she got a job as an engineer to a very good company. So she started working, and as she worked, she managed to rent a nice apartment and she got herself a car. The job was really paying for her. Things started changing. I was so blessed to have such a child. So when things changed, she actually bought me a stand back home. So she started building a beautiful house for me. Though I encouraged her to do it slowly, as I wanted also her to enjoy the money that she is earning. But she insisted that I need to build you a house because I've seen your mom struggling. To be honest, things started changing. You could not even think that this is a child of a housekeeper that was raised by money of being a housekeeper. So I was very proud of myself. My child was building me a house. My child started living in a very nice apartment, driving her own big cars. Things were going on so well. But there was one problem. My child now was advanced in here and now 25, and she has never in her life introduced me to a young man that she is in love. So as a parent, you become so disturbed that there is an age where you expect a child to become in love. So at that point now, my child, I could see that there was no one who was in love with my child. So as a mother, I was worried. I also wanted grandchildren. So as a mother, I was worrying. That's when I started talking to him. What's going on? I need a man. I need you to be married. I need grandchildren here. So she was like, Mom, one day I'll do the right thing. I just want you to first finish building your home. Just want to make sure you are settled so that whenever I get married, I will be fine. There is no need for me to look back because I know that I have sorted you. You are very comfortable. Right. So as time goes on, she went on dating sites. She went on online dating sites, and finally she got herself a very handsome, charming man from Middle East Asian countries. I was so happy. That man was so rich. He was into oil. He was into gas. So, of course, I didn't want getting married to a rich man who was just an advantage for her. But in As a mother, I didn't want that. As a mother, I know my child was doing well. So getting married to a rich man was just a bonus for her, because as a mother, I know my child was already successful. She had a good job as an engineer. She was earning more. She was building me a house. So it's not like we wanted a rich husband for her. This was just coming as a bonus. I only wanted a partner for her so that she can give me grandchildren. So I was happy. The Asian guy, seems to be very responsible. So then the Asian guy asked about all the things that are done for getting married. So I told him everything that is to be done, because in my culture, you come and pay the bride price. So the dates were set for the Asian guys to come and pay the bride price. I talked to his father, because in my culture, we cannot marry off the daughter without the father, even if the father was not present in the upbringing of the child. But we don't marry off a child without the father. So I told the father everything was done. The bride price was paid. It was the talk of town, because this guy paid a lot of money. And that money is the money that I used to finish the roofing of the house that she was building for me. Because the father, I didn't give him, I just gave him 1/4, because I made sure that he knew that I suffered with this child. So I took all the money and just gave him 1/4 for his sperm donation. So I was happy as a mother. And now it was time for goodbyes. So my child had to resign from work, but the company said she should work for 6 months, so that the company will be able to give her all the benefits. So what happened? My child worked for 6 months, and the guy was said, no, as she come to the country, she will be managing the engineering company that he has. She'll be engineering the oil gas company that my in-law has. So I was happy as a mother. So 6 months went by. It becomes a short period when you are now separating with the person that you want. So it became a very short period. So the child served resignation period, and actually the company paid a lot of money. She never took anything. The package was given direct to me. I saw God. I praised God for giving me this one child that was very, very responsible. I couldn't ask for more. So the package that was given, I had to go home. I bought a truck, and I started the project for poultry and God project. Then I had also to resign from my housekeeping job, wanting to attend to my project while he's sitting at my home. So time went by. My child flew to Asia. So about 3 months, she was talking to me, but there was kind of like the times that she was talking to me. Now she was very scarce. So I thought, since she's now married, I need to let her be, so that she needs to learn her husband. She needs to learn her new family. So I shouldn't be always on her neck. So after 3 months, my son-in-law called me and said, your daughter is pregnant. Oh, I was so happy. I was so happy about this pregnancy. I rejoiced and thanked God for this time, for I was going to see my grandchild. So time passed by. The communication now has slowed down. So it was updates here and there. But I was just telling myself that my child is getting used to the new family. I should not interfere a lot. Now time passed by, and I think it was about 6 months or so. My in-law called me and said, my child is not feeling well. There is a problem. My child is not feeling well. My child had a miscarriage. I was not happy. It came as a pain. It came as a pain in my butt. But I just told myself that no, it happens. So time passed by. It became months. And then I was told that my child was pregnant again. I was happy for the second pregnancy. And this time I prayed so hard that at least this time I need to have my grandchild. I am going to have my grandchild. Little did I know that my son-in-law was very cunning. So time passed by, and then when she was about 6 months, she had again complications. So to me, I thought because the first pregnancy is complications, so this is what happened. It can happen. We prayed a lot. We fasted. I told my pastor, we fasted about this. We prayed a lot about this story. We fasted a lot about this story.